They say, I say, Chapter 7. So what? Who cares? Saying why it matters. Baseball is the national pastime. Bernini was the best sculptor of the Baroque period. All writing is conversational. So what? Who cares? Why does any of this matter? How many times have you had reason to ask these questions? Regardless of how interesting a topic may be to you as a writer, readers always need to know what is at stake in a text and why they should care. All too often, however, these questions are left unanswered, mainly because writers and speakers assume that audiences will know the answers already or will figure them out on their own. As a result, students come away from lectures feeling like outsiders to what they've just heard, just as many of us feel left hanging after talks we've attended. The problem is not necessarily that the speakers lack a clear, well-focused thesis or that the thesis is inadequately supported with evidence. Instead, the problem is that the speakers don't address the crucial question of why their arguments matter. That this question is so often left unaddressed is unfortunate, since the speakers generally could offer interesting, engaging answers. When pressed, for instance, most academics will tell you that their lectures and articles matter because they address some belief that needs to be corrected or updated, and because their arguments have important real-world consequences. Yet many academics fail to identify these reasons and consequences explicitly in what they say and write. Rather than assume that audiences will know why their claims matter, all writers need to answer the so what and who cares questions up front. Not everyone can claim to have a cure for cancer or a solution to end poverty. But writers who fail to show that others should care or already do care about their claims will ultimately lose their audience's interest. This chapter focuses on various moves that you can make to answer the who cares and so what questions in your own writing. In one sense, the two questions get at the same thing, the relevance or importance of what you are saying. Yet they get at this significance in different ways. Whereas who cares literally asks you to identify a person or group who cares about your claims. So what asks about the real-world applications and consequences of those claims. What difference it would make if they were accepted. We'll look first at ways of making clear who cares.